Hey guys, just discovered a serious issue with the Kove 450 Rally stock airbox. There's a massive leak. The lid is warped and it won't seal. Has a O-ring in here, but that O-ring can't seal because of the warped lid. It's not a matter of tightening it down. It's not a matter of orienting it. You do need to place this with the arrow to the right with the large part of the snorkel facing back. That's proper installation and these cutouts match. But with that, the lid is bent and it's going to be sucking air. So I talked to Joe Henner at Kove USA, and he went and took a look at all their air boxes in stock as well as all their bikes on the floor, and he confirmed that they all have this warped lid. So chances are this goes back to all of the Kove 450 rallies with this box. They all have an air leak. So let's take a look at some ways to fix and verify that. Just swapped out the foam high flow air filter for a stock airbox, and I noticed the airbox lid didn't have a gasket on it and it was bowed. So did a pressure test. And you can see it's leaking on the clean side. So needs a firmer lid that doesn't bow. You can't see it, but it's bowed underneath there, pressing on the seal on the air filter. But then it also needs a gasket because this is the clean side of the lid in the airbox. So that's going to be sucking dirt in past the air filter right into the engine. So maybe an intro fix is to put some foam on there and see if that helps. Okay, so I took the lid off and blowing it off with air to get the soapy water off. This O-ring popped off. I thought it was just a solid plastic rib here that matched up. So that could seal, except that the lid is too weak and it's bowed. So maybe a ton of filter grease in the meantime until Kove comes out with a update lid that's stronger than this. I mean, you can see it's pretty flexible. But anyhow, it's got a bow in it because it's pressing on the seal of the air filter, and this lid is just too weak. But if it was a nice firm lid, then this O-ring could work. Also notice the O-ring isn't a continuous O-ring. It's glued together and it's firm right here. I'm not sure that that would ever seal properly, so they also need to provide an actual continuous O-ring, not one that's made from a bead glued together. So those are some thoughts. Let you guys know so that you can grease yours up and won't be sucking dirt, because that's the clean side right there. That's the clean side. So that's going to suck dirt right in the motor. So got the foam seal in and some soapy water on there. Gonna do a air leak test. Looks good. No bubbles. with a little bit of bubbles, but not much. So could oil the foam, but the air filter itself is way less restrictive, so I don't think that's a problem. It'll draw from the air filter, and that foam will be enough of a blockage to stop dust from coming through, and it's filling the gap. So here's what I ended up using. It's 1 inch low density foam. You get it in any hardware store. It actually says high density foam here, but I guess that's density for chairs maybe, because high density foam is what you use for seats, and this is nowhere near high density. So it collapses down. I cut it on second thought. To cover the entire filter as well as the outer seal, because once you put the foam in here, maybe the inner filter isn't sealing, and since this is warped, maybe the inner filter isn't sealing anyhow, as well as the outer. Um, Put that on and air tested it, and it's pretty solid. Slight leak, but could just oil up this foam, and once it's condensed, I think that'll stop that. So there we go. I think that's a good temporary solution.